Welcome to the Welsh Film Podcast, everybody, where we review Welsh films and, sometimes we may make fun of each other as well, Today, we're going to be talking about 3 specific films, okay? We're going to talk about How Green Is My Valley, One Chance, and Twin Town.
Well, I'll start with How Green Is My Valley. It's a classic film by John Ford, known for his exceptional cinematography. The film is quite touching, but also a bit slow-paced.
See, that's where you're wrong, Owen. Because How Green Is My Valley is a boring film, and that's completely overrated.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, guys. Let's not develop into an argument, just yet. He's going to talk about the actual, bits of the film so far. So, what do you think of One Chance, Owen?
One Chance is a terrible film. The lead actor, James Corden, can't act to save his life.
That's not fair, Owen. James Corden does a great job playing Paul Potts, the opera singer who won Britain's Got Talent. He really captures the essence of the character.
Actually, speaking of essence, One Chance is definitely a film that, at least when I was watching it, I felt it was like a film with a bit of heart attached to it, and it might not be the best film that that you could watch out there. There's lots of other films that are better, but I think it's generally all around sort of a feel-good film, and I mean for me it generally left like a sort of a lasting impression.
Oh, Harry, feel-good films are the worst. Give me something with a bit of edge, like Twin Town.
Twin Towns is a decent film, but it's definitely not a masterpiece. It's a bit predictable and it lacks depth, in my opinion.
I think I disagree, because Twin Town has its moments, obviously, and it is a be it from being Welsh, it's quite a unique experience on what it's like to sort of that Welsh experience, and plus the soundtrack's really good. Actually, the soundtrack is really, really good, isn't it? Hello, it's your turn.
Exactly, though. Twin Town's a film that gets the heart of Welsh culture.
Welsh culture? More like Welsh stereotypes, Owen.
Oh, Welsh stereotypes, Welsh culture, whatever you want to call it. Twin Town is a film worth watching.
It's not just worth watching, Harry. It's a classic.
Classic? More like cliche.
Alright, guys, calm down. Let's wrap up this episode of the Welsh Film Podcast. Tune in next week where we'll be reviewing more Welsh films and making more puns about them. Wait, what? What happens now?
Continue. I completely disagree with all of Owen's opinions, and he's wrong about almost everything he says.
Owen, you've literally not been right about a single thing you said.
Owen, you pretend to know what you're talking about, but you really don't.
Oh
Owen,
boy,
you pretend because you like Kubrick
this
that
argument
you know
between
everything
Owen
about
and Owen
films.
is really heating up here. Well, I better try to cool things down with some Welsh film puns.
You can't just ignore the fact that How Green Is Your Valley is boring, Harry.
Well, if you think it's boring, maybe you need to find a new valley to explore. A valley with a bit more green, if you will.
That's not the point, Harry. How Green Is My Valley is a classic film that deserves respect.
And I agree, but maybe we should also give it some space to go.
What's wrong, Harry?
That's not the point, Harry. How Green Is My Valley is a classic film that deserves respect.
And I agree, but maybe we should just give it some space to grow. Give it a little bit of room. Give it. I can't fucking read. Can we do it again?
That's not the point, Harry. How Green Is My Valley is a classic film that deserves respect.
And I agree, but maybe we should also give it some time. Fuck! Why can't I read? I can't read.
That's not the point, Harry. How Green Is My Valley is a classic film that deserves respect.
And I agree, but maybe we should give it some, space to grow. Give it room to be a little green around the edges, maybe.
That's not funny, Harry. One Chance is a terrible film, and no amount of puns can change that.
Come on, Owen. You can't chance that. You can't chance it. What? Fuck! I can't read!
That's not funny, Harry. One Chance is a terrible film, and no amount of puns can save that.
Oh, come on, Owen. You can't chance it. One
He's
chance
muted.
is a...
You're muted. We can't hear you.
You
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Again from the top. It's not funny, Harry. One Chance is a terrible film, and no amount of puns can save that.
Oh, come on, Owen. You can't chance it. One Chance is a film with heart. Yeah, it's a film with heart. It's a heartwarming film that will definitely leave a lasting impression.
That's exactly what I'm saying, actually, Harry. James Corden does a great job playing Paul Potts.
He does not. He's a terrible actor.
Well, whether you like him or not, James Corden definitely knows how to hit the right note in One Chance.
See, Harry gets it. One Chance is a great film.
It's not a great film. It's a mediocre film at best.
Well, it's not a film you can ignore, that's for sure. But I mean, let's move on to Twin Town anyway.
Finally, a film worth talking about.
It's not worth talking about. It's a mediocre film.
I think Twin Town is a film with twintality. It's got a twinkling soundtrack and a twin. Hey, I have to keep the argument twin sane somehow, right?
This is getting ridiculous.
Maybe, but at least it's not twin sanity. That would be a real twinsaster. All right. That's it for this episode of the Welsh Films Podcast. Tune in next week where we'll be reviewing more Welsh films and making more puns about them.
Shut up, Harry! Let's talk about James Corden's acting career.
All right, let's talk about James Corden's acting career.
Well, I think James Corden is a talented actor. He's proven himself with this performance in One Chance.
Oh, I disagree. He's a terrible actor. He's lucky to have landed a role in this mediocre film.
You know what? I think James Corden's got quite a lot of potential. In all honesty, you know, he's got a great sense of humor and he's a natural professional.
Exactly. He's got a great voice too. He's shown that in One Chance and his musical performances in The Late Late Show.
It's not enough. He's a one-trick pony. He's not a real actor.
I think James Corden has a lot of room to grow as an actor, and I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us all with whatever his next role is.
I have no doubt about it. He's got the talent and the drive to be a successful actor.
I disagree. He's just a lucky guy who's gotten a lot of opportunities because of his connections.
Well, let's look at it this way. Whether you like him or not, there's no denying that he's made a huge impact on the entertainment industry. And who knows?
Who knows what?
Well, who knows? Maybe he'll continue to impress us with his acting and comedic abilities in the future. You know, he's got, like we said before, he's got a lot of potential. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to see what he does next.
Let's get back on track. What can we say about Welsh cinema as a whole?
I think Welsh cinema has a rich history and a diverse range of films. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what we've learned, especially when from the touching classic of How Green Is My Valley to the modern and quirkiness of Twin Town, and Welsh cinema. I think personally, Welsh cinema has something for everyone, really.
Yeah, I agree actually, and Welsh cinema has like a unique and distinctive voice. It has a strong sense of identity, and it celebrates Welsh culture and heritage.
To be honest, I think Welsh cinema's got a long way to go. While there have been some good films, the majority of Welsh films are mediocre and forgettable.
I think that's a bit harsh, Owen, because I mean, Welsh cinema has produced some really, really good films. I think you're missing out on that, and it also has a lot of potential to continue, not only to just grow in terms of size, but also evolve. That's what I think, anyway.
Definitely, and Welsh filmmakers are constantly pushing the boundaries and experimenting with new styles and techniques, and you just can't ignore that.
And let's not forget about the talented actors and actresses that have come from Wales, like Michael Sheen, Taron Egerton, and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Fine actors. It's Zeta-Jones.
Sorry if I pronounced them wrong.
You know that's true, Harry, but it does still have some room for improvement.
Well, look at this way. Regardless of the flaws, Welsh cinema is an important and vibrant part of the industry, and I'm sure it will continue to produce, some really great films and talented artists in the future. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. What is this?
Don't worry, Harry. It gets worse. It gets worse after you.
What, Harry? What?
Don't worry. You're
What's
not
wrong?
the only. You're not the only person.
I even actually wrote a little rap about Welsh cinema.
A rap song? I'm intrigued. Let's hear it.
I have a feeling this is gonna be terrible.
3, 2, 1. All right, here it goes. How?
This is gonna be painful, isn't it?
Wait, let's do it again. All right, here it goes. From how green is my valley to Twin Town, so sweet. Welsh cinema's got a lot for us to meet. With talented actors and filmmakers too. Welsh cinema's got a style that's all in own. It's true. Welsh cinema, it's a part of our culture and pride, with stories that inspire and make us all feel alive. From the mountains to the coast, it's a film lover's delight. Welsh cinema, shining bright in the night. From Michael Sheen to Catherine Zeta-Jones, Welsh actors are making waves and breaking all the stones. With a unique voice and passion for the art, Welsh cinema is just getting started, it's just the start. Welsh cinema is a part of our culture and pride, with the stories that inspire and make us all feel alive. From the mountains to the coast, it's a film lover's delight. Welsh cinema, shining bright in the night.
Wow, Harry, that was actually impressive.
It was actually not that bad. Next time on the Pigeonhole Podcast, we're diving into some slightly obscure films.
Wait, what?
Let me start again.
Wait,
Next time? Oh,
Should-
for fuck's sake, Harry.
should one of us be like, oh, Owen, so recommending this week is going to be Owen, what are you going to pick? Should we say that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
So the recommend. Oh,
No, Owen, you go. Sorry, yeah, you go. No, it's fine, go, it's fine.
No, you go.
Okay. So, yeah, before...
So the recommendations.
Are you
this week
being
are gonna be
serious?
done by Owen.
Yeah, next week on the Pigeonhole
No!
Podcast.
Wait, we've got to do it properly! Next week we'll be discussing the best Welsh films of all time.
And we'll also be interviewing some of the top Welsh filmmakers.
So be sure to.
Right, can we start this bit again?
So be sure to tune in. Okay, do you want to?
Go from the top.
Join
your
us next week. Join us next week. Oh. Wait, what? Join us next week on the Pigeonhole Podcast.
Next week we'll be discussing the best Welsh films of all time.
We'll also be interviewing some up-and-coming Welsh filmmakers.
Oh, so be sure to tune in for all the latest news and reviews from the world of Welsh cinema.
And as always, we'll be bringing you the most interesting and entertaining film discussions, so you won't want to miss.
So join us next week on the Pigeonhole Podcast, where we explore the world of Welsh cinema and beyond. And once again, thank you for tuning into the Pigeonhole Podcast. We really appreciate your support, and we hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
Come on, Owen.
The pigeonhole is over now, it's time to say goodbye. But don't worry, we'll be back soon with all the latest film news and reviews from the sky. So until then, keep watching great films, and remember the world is your pigeonhole, so go out there and explore. Farewell.
We've had a blast discussing Welsh films, One Chance, Green is My Valley and Twin Town, the cinematography, the acting, all the Welsh talent we've found. So tune in next week to hear more. And don't forget to support us on Patreon too. We'll be back before you know it with Pigeonhole Podcast for you.
Do you know what's sad about that?
I loved it.
That was the best episode we ever did. That was the best episode we've ever done.